Welcome back everyone to another What Does It Offer? The series where I review a game based on my experience that I have completed here on my channel or have made videos about it. Today's video is Escape Dungeon 2, a culture game, meaning it has adult scenes, curse words, etc. In this game you play as an elf archer waifu who enters the dungeon to rescue her friend. The graphics, all the characters and your main character are chibi, you're kind of cute someone, and the whole entire dungeon is cel shaded with HD graphics. The controls, you only need the mouse to move your character. You just click on the floor and she will move to that spot. She's not limited to how many steps she can take. Once in range, she will target the closest enemy with her bow. It's an auto target. You don't really need to press any buttons to fire. You do really need to select a skill if you want to activate it. So let's say I want to have some shield. Now this game is a roguelike, meaning you must clear the game in one match. There is no save points in any of these floors. Once your character dies, you have to start all the way back. But along the way, you can open mini chests to get some HP back, some skill points you can use to recover some of your abilities, and also memories. Each skill point you activate requires one skill point. Each skill has a limited times you can use it. It also has a cooling time. After you activate one of them, you have to wait about 2 or 3 turns maybe. It can have long range attacks, a shield, so you won't take any damage for a few turns, a rebound arrow, poison arrows, piercing arrows, etc. Enemies you defeat sometimes will drop HP, recovery, some skill points to recover every time you level up. You will get a new skill to increase some of your stats. If you don't grab your HP, the enemy drops, another enemy will take it away from you, so take that in mind. Now, memory points are stored as you defeat enemies or open some mini chests. After your run ends, before you start all over, take these points and you can increase some of your stats or select some perks. You will start each run with the upgrades or the perks you have selected. It can have more attack, more defense, more critical, or get some new skills to unlock so you can select some on your new run, or increase the space to carry more skills. You can also select a skill to start off with. I would recommend always to have the rebound arrow and the shield, or to recover more HP, 25%. All of these abilities you select, you will be able to upgrade them in the dungeon for an advanced more effect. Now onto the culture stuff. Where your character loses, depending on what monster defeats you, there will be an option to see an animation of that elf girl being, well, tortured. There is no censorship here. You don't need to see the cutscene in order to unlock it. You can also buy some of these scenes with the points you make. Depending on how many of the creatures you have killed, you might get an animation. So let's say if I killed the rat soldier around 30 times, that means I already have 30 points to spend on his animation. And there's more than 25 animation scenes here. There's the rat warrior, a werewolf, a succubus waifu, a big goblin, a normal goblin soldier, a mummy, etc. Depending on how many times you kill any of these creatures, you can spend those points on that specific creature animation you can later see. The game will take you maybe in an hour or maybe close to 2 hours. It all depending on your status and what perks you have unlocked for your run when you start again. It will take you a few runs, but this is just so you can farm the experience to unlock more perks and increase your status. Overall, the final score for this culture game is...
Congratulations!
And in case you're wondering how many floors there are, there's around 30 to 40 floors. 30 floors are for the first 3 lieutenants, and after that is the main boss. I did make it to the final boss and defeated him, but turns out he's like immortal, so you have to defeat him a couple of times. He also summons creatures. Well, mostly all the lieutenant bosses also summon creatures. This is DavidLink05 signing off. Take care, everyone. Awesome! You made it to the end of the video. If you'd like to see more gaming and manga videos, please make sure to subscribe and have a great day.